All right, Peter. So the next question is, have you had mobility training? And if so, when and for how long? And did you receive instruction on street crossing?
Yes, I have mobility training. I use a white cane all the time, and I could go up down the stairs. But I need help um, in storage because I bump into a lot of things and people.
Okay. So you were telling me that you live in in
Boy,
Bullhead City in Arizona. So the mobility training that you've had has been here in Nevada,
yeah,
in Las Vegas with me, because there aren't mobility trainers in Bullhead City where you live. Um, the mobility training we've had, you've done very well, but the streets here are not the same as the streets in your small town. In that you still run into things that don't know are there, or at least you're bumping into things.
yes.
So be more descriptive about what you were saying about that.
Like bumping into things.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, I bump into things like I walk into mailboxes and trees, and I bump into people and shopping carts.
Okay. So the cane is
It helps me.
helping.
Yeah, the cane helps me quite a bit.
Okay. The next question is, Guide Dogs of the Desert has modified training for clients with a variety of health conditions. And are there any health problems that they need to know about you?
No.
You pretty healthy?
Yeah, I'm pretty healthy.
Okay. You taking any medications?
Yes.
What medications do you take?
Um,
Just not the name, but what you take them for?
I take a pain medicine. I take
What's it for?
pain. I get back pain. I got arthritis in my back.
Okay.
But
So arthritic back
yes,
and pain, and you take pain pills daily, or
yes, I take
okay,
pain pills daily.
and it helps with the back problems?
Yes.
Okay. Does that keep you from walking? Does it keep you from moving and doing things?
No.
Okay, so the pain is not where you're gonna need to sit down a lot for long periods of time?
No.
Okay, so you're still active,
Yes.
would you say?
Yes, I'm still active.
Can you describe on that?
Be active.
Mm-hmm. How active? What do you mean by that you're active?
I walk. I walk around the block like 4 blocks a day. I walk to the store, Circle K, and the Family Dollar store.
Okay. How far do you think that is, since I've not ever been to your house?
Mm, 3 miles.
So you walk about 3 miles a day?
Yeah, 3 or 4 miles a day.
Okay. So they want to know who lives in your home. Who do you live with? Describe your home a little bit.
Okay, I got a 3 bedroom house, 2 car garage. My wife lives with me, and I got a roommate, and I got 3 kitties, three cats,
3 cats.
3
Okay.
cats.
No kids?
No kids.
Okay. Just kitty cats. And they want you to describe where the dog would live. Like, where do you plan on taking him to play and to relieve himself or herself? Things like, where's it going to sleep?
I sleep in my room right next to me,
Okay.
in my side of my bed, and my house is fenced. I got a whole fenced yard, and I would leave him out there, or her.
Okay. Okay. Describe the types of areas where your dog will be working. Like, where do you mentioned that you walk to Circle K and you walk to the other store about 3 miles
Yes.
a day.
Yeah.
Are there any other places that you plan on having the dog work with you?
And I walk to my neighbor's house.
Okay. How far
Well,
a walk?
5 minute walk, 5
Okay.
2 minutes.
Okay. Any other routes or destinations you can think of?
Sometimes I walk to the park,
Okay.
and that's like 2 miles away.
Okay. Are there any unusual environments that they should know about your neighborhood?
No.
Are there any things, because they expose the dogs to all sorts of things so that they don't, panic, and if there's loud noises and stuff. But do you have like places that you walk that have lots of dogs barking, or are there stray animals walking around your neighborhood? Anything that's unusual that they should know about?
No.
Okay.
Nothing
And
unusual.
good. Do you volunteer or work outside of your home?
No.
So you're retired,
Yes.
semi-retired, since you're still working on your own cars, right?
Yes.
Okay. And let's see here. What prompted you to apply for guide dog school?
I'd like to have a little more self-independence instead of relying on my wife all the time.
And what do you mean by that?
She helps me go to the store without bumping into things
Mm-hmm.
and obstacles and stuff like that.
So she's the one that's guiding you
Yes.
places? Okay.
Yeah.
And do you think you would be able to do all these things that you're doing with your wife now without your wife?
Yes.
Okay.
And more self-independence.
Okay. Have you ever had a guide dog or attended a guide dog school?
No.
Okay. And what's the reason for choosing Guide Dogs of the Desert?
The location.
The location?
Yes.
We're in Las Vegas, you're in Arizona, they're in
Yes.
Palm Springs.
Yes.
So,
4-hour drive.
okay. And do you actually know anybody who's gone to that school?
Yes. What's his name?
His name is Pedro.
Pedro.
Yeah. So that the school knows, you want to give them a little bit about Pedro and how you got to meet him, and
Okay.
how did he help you decide on the school?
Yes. By you, Sandy.
Well, I introduced you to Pedro because Pedro went to school there,
Yes.
graduated, and Pedro Navarro he speaks highly of the school.
Yes.
But what did he say to you that helped you decide on this school or a guide dog in general?
They one-on-one with you. They train next to you and stuff. They help you quite a bit.
Okay. All right. Did he tell you the pros and cons about a guide dog?
Yes.
Okay. And so you're determined on this school and getting a guide dog?
Yes.
Okay. So even though you know there's a lot of work involved and there's
Yeah.
expenses involved in caring for the dog for the rest of their lives together, and
Yes.
okay. All right. So do you have any problem in having Guide Dogs of the Desert select the dog for you?
No.
So you'd be okay with whatever dog they assign to you?
Yes, but a poodle, that's for people that has allergies.
Do you have any allergies?
No, I don't.
No?
I'd
Okay.
rather a poodle go to somebody that has allergies.
Okay. And let's see here. Both males and females are neutered. Do you have a gender preference?
I'm fine whatever they give me.
Okay.
Female or male dog.
Okay. Other than understanding the basic guide work, describe 3 most important traits you need in your dog.
3 important traits of the dog.
Mm-hmm.
I like them playful,
Okay.
active,
Mm-hmm.
and loving.
Loving. Okay. Okay. Good. You also probably want it to get along with your kitty, with
Yes,
your
along
cats,
with my
right?
Cats. Yes,
Okay.
I got 3 cats.
And when your dog is not working, actually, I think I just asked you that. What personality traits would you like to see in your dog and why? And that's, you just want him to be loving and a good companion and get along with your kitty cats
Yes.
and be active because you're active.
Yes.
Okay. Are you willing to allow the trainers at Guide Dogs of the Desert to ultimately pick the right dog for you?
Yes.
Yeah. Sorry, I think you answered that question already. All right. Do you have any other comments, anything you want to share with Guide Dogs of the Desert?
I would just like to have more independence instead of relying on my wife all the time.
Okay. Anything else that why they should choose you over other people?
I think it would benefit me if I had a guide dog. I could be more independent.
Okay. Is there a sense of urgency?
I could have less stress on my wife worrying about me.
Okay.
Do things.
Okay. Are there any things in particular going on at home right now with your wife that you would feel that you need to get their help sooner than later?
My wife might need have surgery to get a rod and screw out of her leg, and she'd be down for a while.
Okay.
And she's only the one who drives for me, and if she's down, I can't go anywhere. I mean,
Okay.
yes.
So, is this a long-term surgery and a long-term recovery period?
Yes, probably about 6 weeks.
Okay. So you're just waiting to have other options, other sources of
Yes.
getting around before she proceeds with surgery?
Yes, that's what I'm trying to say.
Okay.
If she has surgery, she'll be down, and I had to go everywhere myself, get my medicine, do everything,
Okay.
pay the bills and everything.
Okay.
So rely on my wife doing things.
Okay. All right. So thank you for your time, and I hope all goes well with the guide dog.
Okay.
Bye.